How's it going, guys? And welcome back to Book of Shadows. Well, Top Party Books of Shadows. You know what I mean? It's been a while, I'm sorry. Been sick. Good kind. I've been coughing like mad. But it seems to be completely gone. Well, not completely. Anyways, we reached the last chapter. Tooth? I did say tooth. In the previous part, Yuuya died. That's basically it. Byakudan Senior High School Student Council Room.
おい生徒会長、明日だぞ。
ん？何がだ？
蹴り入れていい？
却下。何があるんだ明日。こら！生徒会室で暴力行為は禁則と定めたろう。
I guess it shows how they got into the cursed school.
知るもんか。忘れてる方が悪いもん。
やめなきゃ。こちらに非があるなら謝罪する。まず聞こうじゃないか。
この部屋の徹底掃除だよ。見てこれ。何これ。片付けろっつうの。何この玉入れのやつじゃん。体育祭いつだったよ。
ああ、そういえばそんなことを言っていたか。一体
忘れてたでしょ。
いや、記憶はしていた。僕も美月の意向には。
普通に喋れ。
ああ、忘れてたさ。俺だって色々考えることがあって忙しかったんだよ。会長だからって何でもかんでもみんな俺んとこ持ってくるしさ。悪かったな。
うん、許す。
なんだ
初期としての進言です。たまには言い訳くらいした方がいいよ。男らしい生徒会長もかっこいいけどさ。
美月
だが戦線離脱は許さないからな。逃げられると思うなよ。
わかった。
わかんねえやつだな、智弘。ミンコは俺の嫁だっつってんだろ。
いや、譲らないぞ。涼介にはナナさんって人がいるだろ。二股とかマジないわ。
バカ、3人からモテて初めてリア充だろ。上皇。
楽しそうだね、それ。ゲーム？
おお、山本、お前もやる？タッチペンでグリグリしてチューするゲーム。女の子3人と付き合えるぜ。
Must be a 3DS game? Well, a DS game, maybe.
ハマるのはいいけど、一人に絞れ。
言って。
あんたら明日のこと覚えてるんだろうね。
I had no idea any of this was going on in the student council room that day. I had other things on my mind, specifically a certain boy. Byakudan Senior High School, Class 2-4, after school. My name is Toko Kirisaki. I've been waffling for quite some time on whether or not to say anything, but finally I decided to bite the bullet and ask his best friend Kurosaki.
ゆうやってさ、彼女いるの
Yuuya.
あ、いや、あいつ今フリーだと思うの？なんで？
狙っちゃおっかななんて。
マジ？おお、いいじゃん、応援するよ。でもあいつな、女の子といてもいっつもつまんなそうにしてるから 付き合えても切り裂きがあんまり楽しくないかもしれない。
でも確かにゆうやってモテる割に手とか全然出してこないって女子はみんな言ってるな。
それって悪い印象？
クリーンなイメージ。
ほー。
It was Kensuke Kurosaki. Non Yuuya. Oh! Oh! No! You don't know what you get yourself into. I figured I'd come to him for all the information I needed for my conquest, since he was pretty much guaranteed to know Yuuya's dating history. And so far, things seem to be going really well. I mean, not only did I confirm Yuuya wasn't seeing anyone, but I got this best friend's blessings too. And confirmed that he really wasn't the showy, obnoxious, cool guy type. That suited me just fine. Girl, you better forget about this Kizami guy. If you want to live, he's gonna fuck your shit up. Kurosaki was understandably rather startled by the extraordinarily agitated female voice that suddenly rang out from behind his head. But that's Hellgirl Mitsuki for you. Heh. She was standing in the classroom doorway, arms folded across her chest, looking like some angered deities about to cast a judgment down upon the world. And she had that deathly gleam in her eyes. The one that could fell the mightiest warrior before he even had the chance to draw his sword.
いや、俺今日部活だって言ったじゃん。おい、袋井な。
逆らうな。もう無理だ。
Yeah, this is definitely Hellgirl's work. All the complexion was gone from Fukuroi's face. He had a man with a demon on his back. Whip at the ready, fully prepared to bring divine punishment upon all who opposed her. He was right. It was easier just to give in.
面白そう。私も行く。おー、手は多いほど良いぞよ。
Mitsuki then grabbed the nape of Kurosaki's neck and began dragging him out the door, in a decidedly painful-looking manner. It was like a teary-eyed chick caught in the talons of a bird of prey, struggling in vain as he was being carried off to meet his grisly end.
俺生徒会じゃないのに。
I just love watching those boys interact with Hellgirl Mitsuki. I couldn't wait to see more. I didn't even care if I had to clean in order to do it. I was a volunteer after all, so I was pretty much off the hook here. I could follow them at my own pace. No dragging for me. As soon as we left the classroom, though, we ran into Yuuya. Or rather, I did, as in, I literally ran into him. I wasn't watching where I was going, and wound up slamming into him so hard that I fell over. Immediately, he reached out his hand to help me up and asked if it was alright. Now that's a white knight if I ever seen one. No, you're wrong. You better have your eyes checked. What a fun evening this would be. I imagine it ending in me lying in bed, dreaming of Yuya's perfect face inching ever closer to mine. But instead, it's a knife from Yuya's bare hands. Bare hands. Killing you. Oh, this is Togo? Well, she looks new. We haven't seen her before, have we?
大丈夫、トコ。
Oh wait, this is Amy. And who's...
いいよ。全部吐いちゃったら楽になるよ。
I'm curious what Toko looks like. I mean, have you seen her before? Tooth! Here's a hand of a pill.
る。よかった。どうする？みんなのところに戻る？うん。
Okay, do we get to see who I look like? What? I should have flappy ears? Okay, whatever. Shall we check shit out? Okay. Too cloudy. For some reason, the air around this spot feels unnaturally chilled. It would probably be best to keep your distance. Okay. It tells me that I should save my game. I should probably second one. So stay away from the mirror. What about this? Even with the knob turned on at full blast, there's no water coming through these pipes anymore. Oh, dead person. I didn't see that. A half-decomposed corpse. Unfortunately, it's too far gone to determine age or gender. But there's still a funny inactive student ID name tag lodged between two bones, identifying these as the remains of a teenage girl. Komashiro Trade School. Tomomi Morinaga. Shh. Dude, she was like perfectly camouflaged there. I hardly saw her. Okay, let's check the boys' room. Oh. Oh? Oh shit. Yeah, okay.
陽介痛いか痛いか。
膝と大腿部の関節を縛った。出血は抑えられるはずだ。
足も持ってきてるから心配するな。
We were in the old-fashioned, run-down, and probably condemned school building. None of us knew how we got here, nor even where here was. I just emerged from the girls' room and with Amy after losing my lunch, where Yuuya, Okawa, Katayama, and Shimada were waiting. The whole hallway was an absolute bloodbath after what had happened. Poor Katayama walked into some kind of a booby trap, and half his right leg was lopped off from the knee down. It looked excruciating. How is somebody supposed to handle a situation like this? Why did this have to happen at all?
なんなんだよこの学校。なんで罠とか仕掛けてあるんだ。つうかどこだよここ。ふざけんなよ。
静かにしてよ。陽介大怪我してんだぞ。
あ？なんだおい。やんのかこれ。やめて。
This is what tagging along with Mitsuki and the others got me. I thought it was going to be a laugh riot, and at first, it was great. We all went to the student council room where we met up with Katayama, Shimada, and Emi and started cleaning and goofing around. And then, when we were done, Emi suggested we try out this new charm she discovered on the internet. She's nuts for that kind of stuff. She took out the simple white paper doll, and we were all kind of fascinated. So we did what we were instructed, and then suddenly everything went dark. There was a violent shaking, and then we were here, in this old schoolhouse. No explanation.
とにかく出ようよここ。
Oh, this is pretty much where Kizami just decides to kill them all, because why the fuck not? He's mad.
みんなで一緒にここを出よう。喧嘩に行こう。
Maybe we're the girl who got killed in the previous game. The girl that just ran away from us. The girl with the glasses and curly hair or whatever.
片山は
俺が背負う。
Yuuya was so kind. You can always count on boys in times like these. Just not Kizami. Just... Still, there was a potential problem with this course of action.
待って。でも今みたいな罠とかさあったら危ないよ。人を背負ってたらとっさに動けないし。だけどだからまずは外までの道の安全を確保してから片山くんを連れに戻ってきた方がいいと思うんだ。
I guess that sounds like a sensible plan.
賛成だ。
そっか。
So the redhead guy is Shimada.
陽介
Okawa is the little guy.
大丈夫だぞ。お前を置いてったりしない。
And Okawa is the Ryosuke is the little guy, the one with the missing leg. Okawa was instead of absolute panic. He just kept muttering to himself at Katayama's side. The two of them had always been extremely close. It's only natural he'd be worried, though his concern kind of bordered on obsession.
じゃあ誰が行くの？通路を歩いてるだけでいきなり足が吹き飛ばされるんだよ。
お前今玄関行こうっつったじゃねえか。行ってこいよ。
Shimada practically spit his answer at her. I hate people like him. Sure, he had a pretty face, that's basically all he had though. People like him pose as models in men's journals, but they're not good for much else. He got a lot of girls too, but I'm not one of them. I could never get past his awful attitude. It's such a huge turnoff for me when guys act that way. Not that I don't admire speaking with confidence and force, I try to do it myself whenever I can. But there's a difference between speaking forcefully and speaking in a way that belittles others. Shimada was basically just cold and uncaring.
私が行くよ。言い出すっぺだし。
That's what you don't do.
俺も行こう。
Oh no!
ゆうや。
Oh shit. What a difference. Like night and day. Kind, thoughtful people like him don't appear flippant remarks. They just man up and get stuff done. I was crushing on him harder than ever, because now, not only did I think he was both cool and hot, I also gained a ton more respect for him. Oh, you'll probably lose them when he kills you.
行くならあと一人くらいだ。どうする？
Dead silence. No volunteers, huh? Everybody just looked at one another, then looked away as if they were ashamed of themselves.
俺はどうしよう、涼介。寂しいよな。
He was frantically shifting his gaze from one person to another. I've never seen him so on edge before. Finally, the silence was broken into by a loud, shrill male voice. Definitely not whom I would have picked.
くそ、俺が言ってやるよ。お前はここにいろ。
いいの？女子の桐崎さんが行くって言ってるのに。
俺が行く。ヘタレはここで待ってろ。邪魔になる。
分かった。俺は涼介についてる。
Come on.
行こう。急がないと片山マジで危ないし。陽子、気をつけてね。
Was I scared? You bet I was scared. But in a situation like this, everybody has to work together. And as long as I had my willpower left in me, I wasn't about to give up. Plus, it didn't hurt that Yuuya was with me, so I knew everything was going to turn out just fine. That's what you think. He will backstab you. He will hunt you down like a little rabbit. Wabbit. Am I really? I can't tell. I look like some kind of tanned girl with bunny ears. Well, small ears on there. Oh, okay, it's a ribbon. What did I expect? Moving on. Search your mode. Nothing of peculiar. Okay, we have... Let's try here. Well, we want to find an exit, and I know where an exit is. It's just locked. I guess that's where we want to go. Is that a teacher? Oh wait, no? Based on appearance and dress, supposed to be female. Karasuyama High School, Megumi Onda. Seems to be some writing. One batch. This door seems like it might just be openable. It's just a bunch of dishes? They must have been propped against the door. They are wet, bloody prints all over them. It's a little disturbing. Get the plates, maybe? Okay. How do feel to be The writing is partially erased, making it hard to interpret what it might have said. Okay, nothing to do here. Next class. Okay, what do we have here? Let's see. A window. Not open, of course. Cabinet is locked. There appears to be numerous thick books inside. They have ties like The Truth of Ties and Adorable Enough to Kill You. What in the world could that last one possibly be about? Well, blah 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 blah. Do not trust them. They will betray you. The one who volunteered to go will betray you, most certainly. Oh, it's a sign, Toko. And who volunteered? It was Kizami. The words "kill before you're killed" are scribbled all over the school flyer. Kizami will kill you. Who volunteered? It was Kizami. Oh, let's check the other classes. Maybe we'll get all the clues. What? What did it say? Oh, okay, it's just a hole. Okay, we can't go that way. It's locked. Okay. Anything around? No, I don't see it. Okay. Nurse's room. Let's check that out. Oh, cutscene. The word infirmary was written on the plate above the door. Somehow the room just felt like it would be deserted. I was oddly confident about that. Not sure why I felt that way, to be honest, but for good measure I shouted, "Is anybody in there?" We still hadn't found Mitsuki after all. I didn't hear her call back though, so really we had no business in this room whatsoever. Wait, was that the key sticking out of the lock? Who would have locked the door but left the key? What would be the point?
お、なんだこれ。扉に鍵刺さってるぜ。
Let's just grab it.
何してんの？
中に化け物でもいたら大変だろ？出てこれないようにしてやった。
その鍵、どうするのよ？
俺が持っとくよっと。
危ないな、投げないでよ。
キャッチうめえだろ。まだ高く投げられるぜ。
Pain in the ass. Shimada was such a pain in the ass. I really couldn't stand the guy. Oh, yeah, we moved along, on our own.
しつこい、分かったからやめて。
ここ天井高えな。よし。ふっ。ああ、どこ行った？まあいいや。知らね。
And now the infirmary was cut off from us as we needed it. If we needed it. Brilliant. Well, we lost the infirmary key, whatever. Oh! Moved along.
昇降口だ！やった！出られる！
How long were they in there? I rushed over to the door, hopeful yet afraid, knowing it might not be open, but praying this horrid place would show us at least a little mercy. Gingerly, I raised my hand and pushed on it, and it swung open without even the slightest hesitation. It seemed almost too easy. Wait, it opened? Whoa. It was unnaturally dark outside, and the rain was coming down so hard that peeking my head up for just a moment left my uniform completely soaked. Shimada pushed past me, throwing the door open even wider than his usual lack of regard for anyone and anything around him. My clothes went from soaked to drenched in a matter of seconds. If I were to actually walk out into it, I felt like I'd drown.
なんだこりゃ。真っ暗だぞ。森？
ひどい雨。こんな中外に出て行ったら服びしょ濡れになりそう。
そりゃ見てみてえな。
By the way, I'm playing this like at 3 a.m. in the morning. What do you know?
外に出られることは分かったね。片山たち連れに戻ろう。
What? What?
ね、ゆうや。
Despite our having found our way out, Yuya's demeanor hadn't changed a bit. He was standing back by the hall, where he could watch over us while also keeping an eye out for anyone else who might happen by. The model of maturity. Shimada, on the other hand, was drooling?
頑張れよ。俺はもう出るぞ。こんなわけわかんねえところ、とっとと出るに限るぜ。片山のところになんか戻らねえよ。
マジで言ってる？
当たり前だバカ。脳なしから順番に死ぬようになってるんだよ。あんな奴ら放っとけよ。
びっくり。いいんだこんなやつ。
よう桐崎、お前も来いよ。
Tone in his voice said it all. He'd hit the ultimate low. After abandoning his friends to save his own hide, he was now basically propositioning me.
お前には死んでほしくないんだ。前から大事に思ってたからさ。
A what? With an obviously rehearsed and truly sickening pickup line. He really was the slimeball to end all slimeballs.
信じらんない。何お前、こっち見んなよ。
I couldn't believe he had the nerve to pull something like this. I felt like it may have been the first time I'd ever truly yelled at someone. I was absolutely livid. And he wasn't even done. No, he still had plenty of salt left to throw in the wound.
うるせえブス、調子乗ってんなよ。せっかく行かせてやろうと思ったのによ。後悔しろや。
死ねえ。こいつマジ切れる。行こう、ゆうや。
Oh shit, my battery's low. My head was swimming. I was scared. I was angry. I was sad. Every negative emotion brought to the forefront, and every positive emotion pushed away. I didn't look back. I turned away from Shimada, walked over to Yuya's side, and continued past him into the hallway. Yuya has been watching all of this unfold from the other side of the room, and for a moment, he just stood there, staring blankly at Shimada.
何見てんだよ。消えろよ、能面野郎。
I think I should better say, as my PSP is like blinking at me, and I can see here it's like no battery. Shimada then drew a large knife from his breast pocket. Its tip struggled to glisten on the dull light of the room, but it did ultimately succeed. He began waving it around like a dumbass, probably thinking it made him look more menacing.
見ろよこれ。昨日買ったんだよ。使えそうだろ？いろいろ。
Well, I guess that's where Kizami gets the knife. I guess I have to end it here. It's been 30 minutes. Almost 30 minutes. My battery's low. Who'd have thought? Better charge it up for the next part. So, even hive. Yep! Nice trick! Nice trick! Nice trick.